Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush, and today we're going to be trying a super fast deck here, just like sort of testing it to see how fast we can make skeletons go with Standard Bearer and Skull Queen and the Rage card, and just trying to get as many Standard Bearers and Skull Queens out there as possible. And for this challenge, I have put on the other side basically golems with angels, and of course Necromancer, but it doesn't even seem to be needed because, well, it's actually testing the golem pretty good. It's actually testing the golem pretty good here. If I raged right here, I think I would probably take out the golem. So you can see how much damage it's doing. These Skull Queens do a fair bit of damage with the skeletons. But the main point for this particular deck was actually to focus on the speed aspect and trying to increase the speed as much as possible to see how far it will sort of stack. And thus far, we're getting some pretty good speed out of this. We've already got 3 rages, but I'm trying to decide what to do with them. You know, if this golem can actually take the rages, or if it's going to break through. Should be pretty interesting, so I'm just going to go ahead and start raging. As you can see, we're getting some pretty solid speed out of these skeletons here. And the golem is holding these off, which is a testament to how strong the angels are, because that's a fair bit of damage coming out of those skeletons. I did opt for just the 3 skeletons rather than, say, a skeleton swarm, because the more skeletons there are, the more badly it lags my device. So for the purposes of just trying to make it as fast as possible, it made sense to just, you know, use the fewer skeletons so that my game wouldn't lag out. And look at the speed, though. These dudes are just flying across the map here. And here's another Standard Bearer, so it's going to get even faster. So we got 3 Skull Queens and a handful of Standard Bearers out as well. I thought about trying to use Metamorph, and it's possible to set up a deck where I probably could use Metamorph to get some extra Standard Bearers and Skull Queens out there, but it would kind of sacrifice the ability to put the skeletons out there, and obviously the Skull Queens wouldn't really be doing anything without the skeletons there. So that was kind of my thought process with this. But I could try a match where I just try to metamorph Standard Bearer over and over, and like just sort of see what happens there and how fast that can go. But I thought a Skull Queen version might be pretty entertaining too. So I decided to try it again to see if I could get a few more speed cards out there. And this time, again, yeah, as you can see, I pretty much just have a wall on the right side. Just a complete wall of angels backing that golem so that we can pretty much put as much damage and speed as we want here, and they are not going to break. So they do get some pretty good speed. We already have, what, like 3 Skull Queens here, so this match, I think I was getting more stuff out there. And I think we can get this even faster. So what else we got? Necromancer. Yeah, Metamorph would be cool to use if I could just somehow single out the Skull Queens and the Standard Bearers to Metamorph. But it's just, with so many skeletons and angels out there, I would just basically get one of those, so it's not really worth it. But we did get some intense speed here once again. This has got to be one of the fastest lanes you can get in Castle Crush, I would think. Pretty intense. But those golems are holding them off like a pro. Yeah, that speed it's getting pretty crazy. I think maybe I thought it would go a little bit faster, but I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to look at the bonuses again to see exactly how this is stacking, probably. I don't know if the Skull Queens stack with the Standard Bearer. I'd assume they did, But yeah, you can see it's ramping up even more there with the additional Skull Queen out there. So pretty fast deck, and hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments about this video, and you know, if you think that's the fastest deck out there, and maybe subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.